Prologue. The restroom. The couple's laughter still echoed in his skull. It shouldn't have bothered him. People flirted, touched, whispered, but tonight it scraped against something raw inside him. She was supposed to meet him here. She smiled at him last week, lingered a second longer than necessary. That meant something. It had to. But instead of finding her, he found them. A whisper of jealousy became a spiral, then a storm. When it was over, the room was quiet again. Their bodies lay twisted in the soft glow of the retreat cabin's lanterns, and their blood clung to him like warm paint. He didn't feel guilt. He felt justified. The trinket he took from the woman, a delicate bracelet, silver, still warm from her skin, jangled softly as he pushed into the resort restroom. He locked the door behind him and exhaled for the first time in 10 minutes. "Stupid," he muttered, scrubbing at his hands until the water turned pink. "They shouldn't have been together. She was supposed to meet me. I did what I had to do. Anyone would have done the same." His voice bounced sharply around the empty tiled room. Or what he thought was empty. He splashed water onto his face, staring at the man in the mirror. Red eyes, jaw tight. A smear of blood he'd missed along his neck. His breathing grew heavier, more chaotic. "She'll understand," he whispered. "She'll appreciate what I did. She will. She has to." A faint creak echoed behind him. He froze. The sound came from the last stall. A quiet shuffle, the tiniest scrape of a shoe. His pulse spiked. Someone was here. Someone heard him. He turned slowly, water dripping from his fingers, and stared at the stall door. "Hello," he called, voice too calm, too controlled. "This restroom is closed." "You shouldn't be in here." Silence, but not the silence of emptiness, the silence of someone holding their breath. He stepped forward, the bracelet clinking faintly in his pocket. "If you heard something you shouldn't have." His smile stretched like a crack in glass. "We can work that out." The person in the stall shuddered audibly. And that was all the confirmation he needed. His face twisted. He slammed his hands against the stall door. The metal rattled violently. "Open the door!" he roared. The woman inside whimpered one tiny sound and instinct took over. She scrambled upward, bracing against the toilet tank, trying to climb. He slammed the door again, harder. "I said open it!" Her breathing grew frantic. The lock quivered. The hinges groaned. He stepped back to ram it fully, but she moved faster. A blur of motion, a desperate leap. The stall door above her head swinging open as she threw herself over it. She landed painfully, shoulder hitting tile with a dull crack. He lunged, grabbing only air as she scrambled on hands and knees toward the exit. "Get back here!" She didn't, couldn't. She burst out into the hallway, barely upright, clothes torn, skin scraped from the fall. He hit the door a heartbeat later. Eyes wild, fingers still stained red, but she was already screaming for help.